things that we need to do. Do the peaceful things first, I would say. And the peaceful thing that I absolutely have to do, I also got cut off for that, is talking to the guy that's getting drunk over there. He's here, Roland.
Yes, yes, you saved me from shadow creatures. No need to gloat.
Oh, I'm gloating. Nah, I'm kidding. I came to check on you, that's all.
I'm fine. It's Cal and Leah who need help.
Yeah. But, I don't know where they are. Well, there's a lot of people that need to be saved. So, wrinkled note. How did I not open that? From Morfred. We need to meet. This map is ready. Go to my place, head into the basement, look for the tower. You should have the key. Ignore the chest, I mean it. Go straight and on through, and you'll find it. That's for the tower key. That's the key that Ide, I think, gave me. This should be an accompanying note. And I just didn't... Yeah, we did that already, but that's cool. That's a lot. I love that detail. That's really cool. Okay, so considering I believe we've done everything here, although we could always update Jaheira.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
There's nothing new to report, but the search continues.
A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you.
Nah, of course not. It just adds to the thing. The other thing I want to do, although maybe I should sleep first, but we shan't, is we need to go over there. Yeah, to He Who Was. That's his name. Let's go there. I could just go out the door. I think that's probably going to be better than teleporting. Ooh, there's a place up here.
No traps, please.
I didn't talk to her. Terradicia? And a light crossbow +1? I mean, I don't need the light crossbow, but I'll take it.
Can't trust anyone anymore. And that includes you.
Yeah, I just stole your crossbow. That's only fair that she's upset. But speaking of being upset, let's send that to camp. Before... I just keep cutting myself off. But, let's see if we have any... Oh, we have 3 traders here, right? Yeah, let's see if we have new equipment.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
No new equipment here, but... Well, I got most of her money.
Take care now.
Thank you. Let's see the other traders. Damon, do you have new things?
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
I think I found more materials. Oh, it was infernal. Right, and I also need to give Karlak her soul coins. Yeah, I think I found more materials you could work with, please. Is it for grenades only? I think it is.
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
Did he actually say that before? It's perfect, really? I am so beaten up. We're just so busted up. Fell off the roof, fucking hell.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk helmet. That's not the same thing at all. The wielder has a +2 bonus saving throws against spells, and a constitution +1 to saving throws. Wait, what? While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Wow. Really? I should pay attention to the things that I wear. So actually I can roll I have a 15% chance to crit if I just obscure myself a little bit more often. I mean, I use that. There's some fights where it's very easy and you're always basically forced to be obscured anyway because there's no source of light. But yeah, this is a lovely helmet. I will put it in the bag of nice things. That has a danger, as always, of over-encumbering Halsin. But we don't worry about that. We do worry about his equipment. Damon's equipment. He does have money. Sort of clutching Umbra. Shadow-soaked blood. Strike an enemy, adding your proficiency bonus to the damage. Moreover, if the attack hits, it deals an additional 1d6 psychic damage. The attacker This attacker doesn't break concealment. What the fuck? That is incredible. that is an amazing sword. It's a shame that it's only +1. Can we actually improve our weapons? I don't think we can. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. The +1 or +2. It's kind of a meh thing. Because it's not like the enemies are resistant to +1 weapons anyway. But that is a great weapon. Anyway, let's get his money. There you go.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Yeah, well, after I sleep, you regenerate your money, I think. Who was the other traitor? Oh yeah, Mattis.
Mol can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
I will. Don't worry. 873 gold. That is very reasonable, but your stuff always sucks. What is that called? Decanter of nearly endless water. This decanter can, in fact, sometimes run out endless water. Huh. However, it will definitely regain its properties next day. The day after, for sure. That's okay. There we go. That's as much money as I can get.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yep, absolutely. Now, yeah, I'm sorry that you're still over encumbered. Let me take care of that. Now, as I was saying before I got interrupted for the nth time, I'm going over there. This act in particular, is just about interrupting you over and over and over and over and over and over again. You think you're gonna do one thing and then all of a sudden, guess what? You're not gonna do that thing. You're gonna do this other thing instead.
Last light in. We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers. The Archdruid at the time spoke to us all, inspiring our courage. He was a fine leader.
Y'all okay? Here we are. I don't think I should cast Speak with Animals. I don't think we're gonna fight, right? He asked us to do a thing. We got her ledger. That's all we have, right? And she was terrible, so, you know, let's find out.
I want to have a word.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
I do. Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
I think the Raven is behind you, so can't really tell. Yeah, here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let's see what she has to say first. I mean, I read the book, so, you know.
Careful. For a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Well, the meaning and that doesn't... it's fine, whatever. Why... I don't even know what kind of spell this is. Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
Oh, so you're just doubling down on what the book says. Okay, because I made up my mind for what the what the book said. What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends? And perhaps the more important question, what do Dark Justiciars actually do to people? But, yeah.
She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
That's an interesting choice here. So we have a very much, let's be as brutal as the Dark Justiciars kind of choice. We have the sort of, middle of the road kind of, doesn't really do much, but, I think it's the correct one here. And the other one is the it wasn't your fault, which is just, she was cooperating with murderers. Of course it's her fault. It's not her fault that, the everything is not her fault. Obviously she didn't do the arrest and torture herself, but it's also very interesting that the punishment here is such a self-inflicted punishment. Because whose fault is it that the daggers were put into the bellies of her friends? Is it her friends' fault? Because they were the ones, it was their hands that held those daggers. But it isn't, obviously. It isn't their fault. They could have just said, no, we're not going to do what you say. But what would have happened is that violence would have happened in return. Different kind of violence, perhaps. And so it's the fault of the systems, in this particular case of the Dark Justiciar systems. So the fact that she collaborated with them is her fault. So it quite isn't you literally murdered your friends, but you murdered your friends. You're a coward and pathetic. And it's easy as well to convince you. I convinced you very well.
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
Yeah, I think you did, though.
Ah, glorious. Look, my hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
This was just some perverted fantasy of yours, wasn't it?
Perhaps. But we both got what we wanted, didn't we? You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you.
Thanks.
Farewell.
Farewell to you too. I have received 26 meager coins, and die, says the bird. And disappears into a puff of smoke. We also have a complete quest. I think we got inspiration, most likely. Summon Quoth the Raven. Wait, I already can summon Quoth the Raven. It's a level 3 conjuration spell. What? What kind of gloves are these? Hello. Yeah, you're my raven. Yeah. My fine familiar. What happens if I summon another raven? It's Quoth is done with his shit. He's like, no, it's too much. Just shut up. Just don't bother me. What is this all about? Well, you're gonna be with me for a little while, Quoth. So that freak is gone. Honestly, yeah. We have a little bit of gold here and a little bit of food, but that's just normal. And we also have her ledger, and we read it already as before. And yeah, that concludes that quest. It should show up down here. Punish the wicked. Yes, indeed. And we also still have Astarion's quest, but we are going to switch our team for one. But we're also going to have to sleep. Because I don't think I am missing anything else. Wait. Oh, right. The Pale Elf Yeah, kill the Orthon. I don't think we have heard the term Orthon. Apparently that's our... Do I know what an Orthon is? I'm trying to think. I think that's just a devil. I think it's a red devil. I think, are they like succubus? They're like the bosses of succubuses? Succubi? Or succubi? Yeah. So, I believe we're done. And everything else just points to the Moonrise Towers. Zevlor was captured, yeah. Ketheric Thorm is there. Kill Raphael's old enemies, that's the same. Rescue, oh, it's not there, but it's a different one. Rescue the Tieflings, that's the main one, actually. That's the first one that I am thinking of. And also, Wolrun and Rescue the Grand Duke. They're all there. There's just so many people in there. I'm very curious to see what is in there. Help the Spirit Amulet. This is in Baldur's Gate, so it's going to be a while. Free the Artists. It's Baldur's Gate as well. Oh yeah, they're all marked over here. Yep. All right. Let's go to sleep. Unless anybody wants to talk.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorm to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
That's an interesting take on the matter. I wasn't actually thinking about that. But, yeah. Starion.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Mm-hmm. Are you really going to trust that devil to keep his word if we kill this Orthon?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day.
I think he likes us.
You think so? He may be lying, though. I kind of like him, too. But I'd never say it to his smarmy face.
Perhaps if we kill this Orthon extra bloody, he'll invite us for tea and brandy back in his house.
Perhaps. Although, again, I don't want that. I know Astarion does, but yeah. Let's go to sleep. And nobody wants to say anything. Well, they're gonna want to say something because we are saying goodbye to Halsin.
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
Mm-hmm. And now we say hello to Gale.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Awesome. And he never has his portrait, but he has his equipment, which is actually pretty awesome. Now, I will give him this back because that's his stuff. And we will say goodbye to Astarion as well.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Yes, and I will say hello to Will.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. That's not the helmet, my dude. That is definitely not the helmet. I need to get into the habit of removing their helmet when I trade. Caravan's gift. Oh yeah, that was poison. Don't worry. When I put them back in camp, because it's absurd. It's absurd. I don't appreciate that one bit. Okay, now they're all equipped, so I don't believe I'll have to change anything too drastic. And we're ready to go. We're going to the Moonrise Towers. All right.
One day I'll catch a break.
Now, with everything done, we go to Moonrise Towers. We go through the main door as well, although perhaps we shouldn't. This doesn't look very ominous at all. Right? It does. Let's go through the side door. There's people. There's people.
These boots have seen everything.
It's the Zealot Krista.
You! Halt!
Her thoughts invade your own, hunting for recognition. Your parasite offers it readily.
True soul. A pleasure. What news from the field?
Little to report. What news inside?
General Ketheric's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back. Zarel's in the audience chamber, true soul. Go right ahead.
See? Easy.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
That's not how she pronounced it. In her name? In the Absolute's name? I have never heard people say this. I'll say it though. In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
I'm very good at this. I don't even need to do a deception check. Oh. That's a lot easier then. Anyway,
I should speak up.
your friend.
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get.
Hauling boxes? The most noble of enterprises for sure. But I think this, since we're just in here anyway, let's go through the front door. Where's it? There it is. Hello? These are adepts. No, there's zealots here as well.
That's far enough.
Is that... He's doing it in a very different way than the other one.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
I might ask the same. Why is one of our rank on guard duty?
Who better to suss out his like?
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Zarel? Fancy name. Let's put our best foot forward. Or is it best feet?
Well, it depends on how many feet you have. And how many best of them. There. I don't know. Anyway, in her name.
Praise the Absolute.
Sure. Let me look at your cool helmet there, adept.
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true soul.
I want one of those. At least... Well, actually, I'm not sure if I want one of those. What's going on? Ghouls talking to each other?
You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Did she actually learn a lesson? In due time, we'll make our own minds about that. Yeah, but these ghouls were talking to each other.
There is only the Absolute.
That is a very creepy ghoul.
Barely alive by most standards. And still it bows to the Absolute.
To serve her. All will serve her.
Very creepy. And also, a ghoul serving the Absolute. I mean, I guess the name is fitting, isn't it? We have not seen this before, have we? You know, like creatures like this. There's a lot of stuff in here. Was that a courgette? That is a courgette! Oh my god. Oh, that's why they're joining the Absolute. Let's go.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
There's Barnabas, but it's quote Barnabas unquote. Dominated will. What? The affected entity is under control of a nearby true soul. It's just a null. Lincella here may be the true soul. Quote Tomelia unquote.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
It was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
I was thinking it was the eye, but yeah, I'm sure she does. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Lincella.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now.
Oh, look.
How can I help you?
Look, did you see she had the amulet? I've never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we were.
She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. And Barnabas has found his place in it. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
You decide, I suppose.
The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul. No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
I can sever her control once and for all? I'm curious to see what this happens, but I may have to reload because I don't want to aggro everybody. But I will try that. 16 difficulty. We can pull this off. No problem. No, okay, we can't. Not with that. But those don't count, right? Those are basically, oh, you lost one inspiration. That's all that it is. No problem. There we go. See? Easy. Easy.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
There's a parasite in that corpse.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
The creature thinks you prey. Adjust your body language to display as a threat. Using my ranger and animal handling an advantage and 7 to 10 bonus. It's just incredible. There you go. Didn't even roll that well.
The beast sizes you up, then turns away to easier prey. The kitchen's rich stock of unguarded meat and a warm patch by the fire.
Folk hero, no strings to hold them back, and I got inspiration back. It's friendly. Tamelia's... Wait, was she controlling all of them? I think she was controlling all of them. Oh, I shouldn't. Perhaps... Will you... Oh, and Timothy. Quote, Timothy, unquote. Yeah, let's save the game before I mess with this, because they may get upset. A Mind Flayer Parasite. The rest... The arrow is nice. But the rest doesn't quite matter. Let's speak with the dead. We haven't done that in a while.
The corpse has nothing to say.
She said everything she had to say in life. Would animal speaking work for them, I wonder? Because they're not animals, they're monstrosities. Which is a different thing, right? They don't seem to talk. Alright, y'all have fun here. They're fun. They're okay. They may actually be a little bit less aggressive. Although, I don't know if they are.